Goody, day one of pre-season, you spoke about wanting to be there on the last day of September. That was the dream. Did you believe it was going to happen?
I think it was aspirational, there's no question about that. I think there was an inner belief that some foundations were laid, but it was really about giving the footy department a clear pathway to what we needed to be good at in all areas of the game, how we wanted to play, and what each department was responsible for in getting there. And the mission was, to play a certain way on the biggest day under extreme pressure and extreme conditions. And that's what we faced, and that's what we were able to deliver. So it's very fulfilling in terms of how it played out, but a lot of preparation, planning and foundations were laid over a long period of time.
The past two seasons were a little bit rocky at times. What was different about this off-season to get the group on the same page and believing that they were capable?
Yeah, I think the back end of last year gave them belief that they were capable. We were 6-3 with the last 9 games. We were, in a shortened season, 17-round season, we just missed the finals by half a game. So I think the belief was there. What really transpired though was a group of players saying that enough was enough. We should be playing finals and we should be playing significant finals, and we needed to shift in a few areas and take some real ownership in that space. And our leaders have been tremendous at what they've driven within the footy club, and they've got their just desserts.
One of the key things is selflessness and working for the team. Some players have probably had to sacrifice their role a little. Has that been something that you've been almost proud of the boys for doing?
Yeah, it is. It's something we've spoken about for a long time. And I think it just takes some adversity and some challenge before the penny drops. And as I said, that's been a big shift from our playing group in terms of, I think as a young player, when you come in, you want to be the best that you can possibly be. And then there's a shift at some stage that you want the team to be the best that it can possibly be. And we've got a core group of players around that 24, 25 years of age that have got to that point in their careers. And it's a great thing to have now that we're building a culture around that, and it's going to be something we're going to have to watch to make sure we maintain.
It was such a significant moment for this club given the history, 57-year drought. Does that make it all the more special? It
does. There's no question about that. It's a proud football club. It's a footy club that's suffered some pretty hard times over a long period of time, and you certainly could feel that from our supporters, from a person that's coming into the footy club 6 years ago to understand their hurt took some time. But now to see the joy that's on their faces and the way this footy club's grown back to being a really proud footy club, one that's respected and hopefully one that'll have some success for a long period of time.
In a sense, the club was almost carrying a bit of a burden with that history. Did you feel any pressure associated with that?
Yeah, you do. It's winning creates winning, and obviously when you haven't won for a long time, it's hard to change culture, and it's also hard to change the feeling and emotion that comes with being let down a lot over a long period of time. And our supporters have been let down, for a long period of time. So now hopefully what they'll believe in is the process of how you become great and enjoy that winning feeling again, and know that it is possible to do what we've done. And hopefully they're really proud of their group.
Personally, as a coach, you've no doubt had some challenges over the past couple of years. The pressure really came last year. How did you go dealing with that and obviously setting this team up for the ultimate success?
Yeah, I thought in 2019 was probably my most challenging year as a coach. We won 5 games after playing in a prelim the year before, and it was at that point that I needed to make some change. We had a really tough year, and I could feel the game was becoming quite consuming towards me, and I made some changes and got some mentors away from the game that just looked at life a little bit differently and gave me a different approach to the way I look at the game and the way I look at my own life. And it's created a great energy from back into my coaching, the love of it and the love of the game. And last year was a stepping stone in the direction back that we wanted to take, but 17th to the Premiers over a 2-year period is a big rise, and something I'm very proud of.
Personally, what's the fulfilment like, given you've been through that journey and come out on top?
Yeah, look, it's enormous. As a coach, when you set out on your career, you want to be a part of something that's pretty special to a club, a group of supporters, a group of players, and you have a clear philosophy and a clear mission about how you're going to go about doing it. When you first present to a board about the task at hand, and to be sitting here today, being able to achieve what's in behind me there is very fulfilling. But the work of so many people is not lost on me. You know, it started back in Peter Jackson, the board, Todd Viney, that had a really clear mission about what they wanted their club to look like, and they went about appointing the people that they thought could drive that. And you know, hopefully I played a small part in that, but there's so many other people that played a lot bigger part than me.